Alright bros, so here we go. We've got our 347 motor that we're going to be building. I'm Johnny from John's Motorsports, by the way. These are the parts that we're going to be using to put this block together. What we're going to be doing is, this is a 347, a used 347 that I put together a while back. And what we ended up doing, I ended up trading the block for a supercharger. Giving the guy a supercharger, took back the block, and this is sold to a new customer now. Made a lot of good power with nitrous. So what we're doing here is we're reassembling it. The guy kept his heads and the rest of the stuff. So we're gonna put some new heads on this. We're gonna put it back together with a trick flow cam. I have some of the parts here on the carriage here so you can see. Guy wants to keep his motor in his car, so we haven't pulled the motor out of the car yet. So I'll show you what components we're gonna put in this build here. So this is a TFS 5102001. See that right there? Stage 2 cam. We got a set of brand new lifters from Ford Racing. M6500 R302 hydraulic roller tappet lifters. I'll get a chance to open these up so you can see them. You should do is soak these the night before. Leave them soak in oil. So there's some brand new roller lifters. There you go. There's a brand new set of those. We've got I like to keep the timing chains, doesn't really matter which timing chain you use, as long as it's double roller. There's the trick flow, part number TFS 5147850. And we've got a new M68 milling oil pump, new shaft, it's a hardened shaft. We've got these push rods here, the customer brought us to look at their stock length, 6.025 length. Then we got our a little bit of oil, some assembly lube, some brake cleaner, gasket material. You're going to need some of this Teflon paste to do the lower bolts, some gasket sealer. We got some new bolts here for the oil pan. Got a new oil pan kit. And I like to use the Kinetic gaskets. You can see that here. Use the Kinetic 3-layer gasket. You can see that here, man. Like 3-layer gasket. These are the best. If you're gonna do nitrous or boost or nitrous and boost, just go with these. Don't mess around. Very careful to keep an eye on the two with the water jacket. There's no front or rear. It doesn't say front or rear, so you have to make sure you put these on here. You want to make sure you put these on here, and you want to put on the the openings here towards the rear of the block. That goes in like so. You have these openings right here. So you normally have these here. In this case, this is how it goes. What I'm going to do too is I'm going to show you a stock gasket to show you the difference. Give me a sec. If you can see here, the stock gasket, you can see it's marked, it says front. Okay, so you see there's not a huge difference in the two. You're just going to make sure you do it the way it is here. Okay, see that? That's a stock gasket getting placed on top of the stock gasket being placed on top of the Kinetic gasket, so you can see the differences between the two gaskets. So you can see that right there. These are shit, don't even bother. These come in the regular gasket kit. So you can see the difference there between the Kinetic gasket and the stock gasket. So there you go. And we got the heads here. This guy brought us some pedestal style. You may end up buying stud style. These are pedestal. They still got the he had these used on his old another block. Actually, he bought the whole package, the top end kit from somebody used, and we're just assembling it for him. These rockers, like I said here, are pedestal style. They don't have the keepers for the push rods. So basically, they're just like stock. You bolt them down just like the stock rockers. Okay. These are small heads too. They're not huge. Valves are like a 191 or a 194. So they're not huge, but I mean I've got cars running 9 seconds with these style heads, 194s. Got one car running 14 pounds, only 100 shot of boost, 100 shot of nitrous, and he's running 999 in the quarter. So you don't need huge heads. If you're going boost and nitrous, you don't want the biggest heads in the world. Buy the best that you can afford. Okay, so far so good. The other setup we're going to be doing, the rest of the setup on this car, we're going to be using a GT40 style intake, the Cobra, the GT40. This guy has a nice older GT40. A little hard to get right now. These two, if you see the GT40s, are really hard intakes to get. They're the best looking intakes anyways. So that's the start of the build. Also, we ended up getting the conversion kit here. The reason I got that is because he, like I said, he didn't pull the Spider out of the stock block. It's in the car still. So we just have another one so we can button this motor up. You can get that almost anywhere. Alright? So sequence for torquing, we're starting with 25 foot-pounds. We're going to go to 50. And then go to 75. Oh, just a side note here, whenever you're putting a motor together, especially a high performance motor, you want to make sure you upgrade the stock. This is a stock Melling oil pump shaft. What you want to do is upgrade. This one here is an upgraded HD shaft from Ford Motorsports. It's an M6605-B302 oil pump shaft. Look at the difference between the two here. See how much thicker this is right here? They're night and day. So you can see that right there. See white background, you can kind of see it. Look at the difference. So you want to always upgrade to the high performance oil pump shaft to make sure that if anything happens and the shaft breaks, like these are pencil style, freaking, it'll break. I mean, so sometimes it happens, they do break. So you want to make sure you upgrade your. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the 347 top kit install. And then the next video I'm going to show you how to put a motor together. Pistons, rods, crank, the whole shebang. Alright? Thanks for watching.